Going to church again today. St. Matthew's. I'm going to St. Matthew's today. Yep. Sit and relax. I just bought my wallet just in case. I always should bring my wallet anyways. Because my state ID's in there. We're all going. Yeah. I'm not really talking, I just...
So she could die in peace. For the last 15 years, Ellie had been battling Lyme disease, which is a chronic and debilitating condition spread by ticks. But now, after those 15 years of fighting, Ellie just had no more energy. She could barely stand up on her own. She was always in this weird fog. She just felt totally hopeless. But dying can be complicated, and Ellie, after moving to California, had laid in her bed for 3 days expecting to die, but didn't. So, on June 14th, Ellie decided she would just get up, and with the help of her caretaker, she would just go for a walk in town. Every step was painful for Ellie as she clutched her caretaker's arm. And just for a moment, Ellie suddenly realized she was feeling something she had not felt in a long time. She was feeling grateful to be alive. She suddenly felt something small and sharp smack into her forehead. Ellie, she
I'm so excited for Christmas, everyone. Christmas is coming, and it's the second day of Advent. I'm probably going next week. Yeah, that's where I was supposed to go next week.
When she looked up again and she noticed the bee was still there, and worse, there was now an entire cloud, a swarm of bees over her head that were descending down on her. And as this happened, Ellie's caretaker, who saw the swarm, screamed, let go of Ellie, and ran away from her. And so poor old Ellie, who couldn't even stand up on her own, was forced to fall to the ground and kind of cover her head with her hands to try to protect herself. But within seconds,
in 1 mile, turn left.
Looks like someone's home. No. I don't know. Well, maybe we're waiting for a car. Look at all these cars. Snow's melting away. Snow's melting away, everyone.
Yeah, it's kind of warm day today.
And there's
In 0.1 miles, turn left.
Dollar General.
here is her face. I mean, she was getting destroyed. And these were not normal bees. These were African killer bees that were known for
Like
stinging
killer
their
bees.
victim dozens of times. Ellie suddenly noticed there was a
Turn
rash
left.
at the top of her thigh.
This is me right here, everyone. Me.
And Ellie had chalked it up to, some sort of weird spider bite and not thought much of it, not realizing that
In half a mile,
is actually
turn left.
code for ticks. primary Lyme disease. That's what they leave behind after they bite you. Ellie began having night sweats and night shakes. She had these flu-like symptoms that didn't go away for months, and it left her totally exhausted and discouraged. It was very likely because she had been bitten by a tick that had Lyme disease, and now all of these symptoms, that seemed like Lyme disease too. And then when Ellie went into the doctor and said, I think I have Lyme disease, they said, yep, you do. But now the disease has progressed so far, it's basically too late for you. And so for years, Ellie wasn't able to work or really even be a mother because of this disease. And then eventually her marriage fell apart and ended in bitter divorce. And so this disease really had just kind of wrecked Ellie's life. And so at the 15-year mark of having this disease, she decided, you know what, enough is enough. I'm going to California and I'm going to die on my own terms. Even though she had that kind of nice moment.
In 0.1 miles, turn left, and then keep left.
That wasn't enough to inspire her to want to live. She still, deep down, did just want to die. And so she figured, you know, with these bee stings, I'm going to have an allergic reaction any minute now, and that's going to take me out. And it just
Turn left, and then
so Ellie made her
keep
caretaker
left.
drive her back to the house and put her in bed, and then Ellie laid there waiting to die. But 3 days later, and Ellie had not died yet. In fact, she actually felt the best she had felt in years. There had been no discernible allergic reaction to all of these bee stings all over her head, and all the chronic pain and discomfort that she normally felt
Keep
all the
left.
time from Lyme disease was gone. And after doing some research about bee stings and about Lyme disease, Ellie came across this 1997 study done in Australia that found the active ingredient in some wasp and bee stings was powerful enough to kill the bacteria that causes Lyme
yeah.
That's not the church we're going to, though. No.
I can drop you off at that one if you want.
No, I don't know if it's even open. Or they are almost done. I don't know.
We decided to move back a few rows and change the side where we were sitting, so we were in a very quiet area then.
The flight is slightly behind schedule. It's due to land in Zurich in less than half an hour.
According to the latest information, we'll be using runway 14.
What kind of approach?
ILS approach.
Okay. An ILS, or Instrument Landing System approach, means the pilots will be guided to the runway by radio signals being
Downtown
from the
Flint.
airport. And a decision altitude of 1,602 feet. For me, 100 millimeters.
Okay, I'll go 100 above.
You have reached your destination.
The plane's sophisticated computers will do most of the work getting them down.
Snow Hill.
At Zurich Airport,
No, they
the weather is
probably-
getting worse. It's snowing, and visibility is dropping.
Crosshair 3191, turn left heading 150.
In the tower, controllers have started a nightly routine. A supervisor sends out a message notifying crews that runway 14 is being taken out of service because of a controversial handles. Planes landing on runway 14 must fly over Germany on their approach. But people in Germany had long complained about the noise.
Because of the political issue, airplanes had to fly over Switzerland in their final descent to the airport of Zurich for noise reasons. There was no other operational or weather reasons whatsoever. It was purely political.
Switzerland has agreed to shut down runway 14 after 10 p.m. to keep landing planes out of German airspace and
Thank
use
you.
runway 28 instead.
Yeah. I'll be out here.
Okay. There it is.